Break the cycle of entitlement and expectations. Remember that admonition. You got to go after it. You hear those applause on both wings? Those are older people. And here's this generational shift we're dealing with that led to that groundswell of applause. All the people who applauded grew up, we were basically under the assumption we were losers unless proven otherwise in this country. It was just a grinding existence. We were coming up. You guys came along a little different, you know, hey mom and dad, I breathed today, and we would order the ice cream cake. So that's just it's a generational mindset shift. It wasn't your fault. We did it because we just felt, oh my God, we can't let them fail at anything. This is terrible. So our educational system and all of that. So the self-esteem and self-celebration created by a generation not your own, let's just check it. Let's just be aware of it as we go forth, especially into the social realm and jobs. Same with the use of first person. Question it. I know it is the basis for social media. My worst fear is that selflessness is perhaps what made us better in the past. I'm genuinely sorry that the focus on self has meant haters in your life that we've all had to deal with no barrier to entry. You are the first generation for which hate via a send button is assumed, it's ubiquitous, it's expected, and its corrosive effects are now baked into you. That's not fair. You are the first generation, have to say it, with the kind of routine obsession poring over imagery, pictures of yourselves, hundreds, perhaps thousands of them, that you feel best represent you to the outside world. Where do you look the best? Where do you look even better? Down to the tilt of your head that you like to do, including all selfies. What's any of that going to mean long term? We have changed. We've gone off on our own with our devices in just the course of one generation, and we haven't put our arms around what this change means yet. We call our online world a community, but that's just to make us feel better. It's not. This is. People to your right and left with hopes and dreams and fears. You have survived this already with them. You may enter into a family with anyone here. You may fight a war with anyone here. That is the definition of a community. So stop yourself. Before you say something to your followers, consider being a leader instead. Consider grit and consider drive. You'll need both as you go after it, as you leave here. And finally, while we're thinking about time, mine is up.